पूजितं योगिशालि भावितं भोगिशायि सेवितं रागद्वेषादिरहितरमणीय हृदय विदितं श्रीगुरुगुह सन्मुदितं चिन्मूलकमलस्थितं रागद्वेषादिरहितरमणीय हृदय विदितं श्रीगुरुगुह सन्मुदितं चिन्मूलकमलस्थितं श्रीगणनाथं भजरे चित्तपराशक्तियुतं श्रीगणनाथं भजरे.
Your diet is a bank account. Good food choices are good investments. Food is always an evolving culture. The food that we eat today has undergone many changes with passing times. Let us now have a glimpse of what our forefathers, the ancient Tamils, had on their platter.
Ever wondered what the likes of Ilango Adigal or Tolkappiyar ate? Well, we are talking about a period that's 2000 years ago. The Sangam literature gives a peek into the ancient eating habits. Rice was a staple food, often incorporating a variety of vegetables like drumsticks, brinjal, gourds, and fruits like oranges, mangoes, jackfruit, and bananas. Meat was a significant part of the ancient Tamil diet. Pepper was a prominent spice used for flavoring dishes. The five traditional landscapes of Kurinji, mountains, Mullai, forest, Marutam, agriculture fields, Palai, desert, and Natal, coastal region had distinct cooking methods, recipes, and varied eating culture. Going by literary references, ancient Tamil society was predominantly meat eating. It was only in Marutam vegetables dominated the platter. Siru Panatru Pade says that people of Marutam landscape ate white rice with a thick pasty curry made of crab flesh and rich curd.
The Puranaraksha Pada describes about how the Kurinji people living in the mountains in the Chola dynasty ate tubers like sweet potatoes and potatoes along with honey. Agananuru states the recipe of pomegranate seeds sorted in butter that was a kind of dietary supplement for the vegetarians. A song from Purananuru states that meat was marinated in curd before cooking. In the Sangam age, millets like varagal, thinai and samai were staple. What may sound weird and outrageous today was once a popular food of masses. Guess what? It's rat meat. A poem in Natrinai records this dish. Similarly, Patinapala records that the meat of tortoise and monitor lizards as the primary food for native regions. Thank you.
The Purananur names fish varieties such as Vilangu, Bodai, Teli and Vali that were caught in slush in agricultural fields of the Delta region. The Sangam literature refers to cooking methods like Wakudan, direct fire cooking that differed between regions. Direct fire cooking was prevalent in the Kurinji and Mullai landscapes while frying and sun drying were common in Palai and Natal pockets. It was in the desert areas that preserving methods like pickling were followed. In summary, ancient Tamil cuisine was devised emphasizing fresh ingredients, bold flavors and communal dining with a strong connection to the region's agricultural heritage. Thank you.
The Britishers who ruled India for over 200 years greatly influenced our eating habits and introduced many new ingredients which still today are in vogue.
The British Empire's colonization of India had left a few positive impacts but mostly negative consequences on the country's food habits. The food that Britishers brought with them has influenced Indian cuisines. The building industry developed in India during British rule. They introduced bread, butter, cheese, biscuits, puddings, pies, pastries and more. Even culinary ingredients like potatoes and tomatoes and various types of meat like lamb and beef were introduced. While these are on the positive side, the negative aspects leave a darker void. The British promoted the consumption of meat, rice and wheat, which is good,
but while doing so, completely discouraged traditional staples like millet and pulses. This shift led to a greater reliance on animal products and refined carbohydrates, which decreased the nutritional diversity of the diet. Another negative impact was the disruption of the traditional agricultural practices. The British encouraged the cultivation of cash crops, leading to food shortages and famines. This shift in agricultural focus also led to a decline in the diversity of the crops grown, impacting the nutritional balance of the Indian diet. The major consequences was the introduction of processed and packaged food. These foods, often high in sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats, led to a shift from healthy Indian cuisine. This contributed to an increase in lifestyle diseases like obesity and diabetes. While the British colonial period undeniably left its mark on Indian food habit, it also led to a degree of cultural displacement and significant disruptions. While cultural exchange does come with positive and negative outcomes, it is our responsibility to adapt and evolve while maintaining our core identity. Thank you.
Eat your way to health is an often heard saying. The food we eat make our physical and mental health. Let us know more.
The most common unhealthy foods includes highly processed items such as fast foods and snack foods. That's because highly processed foods tend to be low in nutrients, vitamins, minerals and antioxidants, and high in empty calories. This is because they contain high levels of unhealthy fats, sodium and sugar. Examples: chips, cookies, cakes, sugar cereals, etc. To avoid unhealthy food, we have to limit the number of processed foods that we eat, read food labels and avoid items that are high in saturated fats, sodium and added sugars. Should not skip meals. This can lead to snacking on unhealthy food because we are hungry. The world is currently facing an obesity epidemic which puts people at risk for chronic disease like heart disease and diabetes. Junk food can contribute to obesity and yet it is becoming a part of our everyday lives because of our fast-pacing lifestyles. Consuming unhealthy food regularly can have significant negative effects on physical and mental health. Physical and mental health. Physical health impacts obesity, heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, nutritional deficiencies, digestive issues. Mental health impacts mood disorders, cognitive decline, energy fluctuations. Thank you.
How can we combat these illnesses which cripple our economy? Our friends here give us some solutions.
After the British rule ended in India, there was a shift in how Indians got engaged with their traditional foods. As India gained independence, there was a resurgence of interest in traditional foods. The revival of traditional ingredients and the use of locally grown grains, spices, millets, pulses, etc., which had again came into focus because of these factors. For instance, the use of millets and rice varieties had begun to reappear in Indian kitchens. And there is also a growing interest for locally grown produce, organic farming and the return to natural food processing methods like grinding spices at home or cooking with traditional oils became popular. As the global health grew, many Indians looked to traditional foods, which were often more balanced, fresh, and nutrient-dense, as a way to combat modern issues like diabetes, heart disease, etc. In conclusion, as people began to know about the benefits and importance of traditional foods, which emphasize legumes, spices, millets, rice like black rice, red rice, which were seen as a healthier option compared to any other foods.
Today, I want to speak about a topic that is gaining renewed importance in our modern world, rediscovering the wisdom of our ancestors when it comes to food. For centuries, our forefathers and mothers lived in harmony with nature, cultivating and consuming food that was not only nutritious but also sustainable. They prioritized millet-based diets. Millets such as sorghum, ragi, and jowar are rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals. They are gluten-free, easily digestible, and offer a range of healthy benefits. Organically grown produce, recognizing the interconnectedness of human health and the environment, our ancestors cultivated food without the use of harmful chemicals. This ensured that the food they consumed was free from toxins and preserved the integrity of the soil. The importance of terrace gardens. By cultivating food at home, families ensured access to fresh, nutritious produce while reducing their reliance on long distance transportation and minimizing their environmental impact. These ancient practices are not only relics of the past, they offer valuable lessons of navigating the challenges of modern life. Nourish your body, nurture your soul, eat right, feel right. The greatest wealth is health.
On behalf of our class, we thank our Vice Principal Ma'am for giving us this opportunity. Hope you all enjoyed this presentation. Thank you.
Nine A, very well done. Come up, come. Is everyone there on stage or everyone? All of you? No, where are the others? So they've contributed in making the PPT, is it? Okay, fine. Beautiful topic, I must say. Very interesting topic, right? All of us like food. But there was a lot of info, not only about the general food that we eat. We came to know about what was the food that our ancestors ate, what was it that we have been eating, and how it has undergone a change. So it is typically the food that we eat today is not something that we should be eating. It's not native food. Millets, that's very good for us, for our climate, for our soil. People should be eating that. But what did the Britishers do? They have left behind this kind of an impact that we are so much wanting to eat all Western food, processed food, right from rice and wheat, which we think is something good for us. It definitely has, there was one statement there, India is the diabetes capital of the world. So where have we come to finally? We were so much taken by the Britishers that we started following whatever they said. And as they said, there were certain things that we learned good things from them, but then there were lots of things that were causing a negative impact on us. And we never realized all that. Slowly the millets are coming up. Let us encourage people who are farming on this, producing millets. Lot of millet products are very tasty also. Please do try and try to avoid those packed snacks. The groundnuts are more crunchier. The Indian snacks are more tasty and healthy. There are snacks made out of millets also. So next time your hand goes to grab a pack of Lays, give it a thought. Why not try some murukku or seedai? They are definitely tastier and it does not contain there's nothing that's added to these Indian snacks to keep it crunchier for a long time. Those packed foods have something that's harmful for us so that it's tasted. The taste also, it makes you get addicted to eating it again and again. So next time you think of eating some snack, try to get some Indian snacks. Eat groundnuts, fried groundnuts are very good. Steamed groundnuts, if you eat boiled ones, it really is very tasty and good. Try something like that. Yes, very good eye-opening, I must say, assembly you people have done. Lot of good information. Well done, Yanni.